Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have about 10 seconds to drop a like on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, or else you're gonna have bad luck. I wouldn't risk it, okay? Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Kiwiz, bringing you guys another Fortnite Battle Royale Chapter 2 Season 3 video. And today, what we're gonna be doing in this video is covering every single thing that is new, that is in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3. And I'm telling you guys, like, there's so many new things. Like, if I wanted to, like, literally cover every single small detail, this video would be 30 minutes long, but I'll give you guys basically the vague explanation of everything that's new, and I'll show you guys all the map changes, all the new mythic weapons, where to get them, hopefully, and everything that's vaulted, unvaulted, and basically like the sharks and all that. We'll go over that in this video, but yeah, but real quick, if you guys enjoy these videos and you want to support me, drop a like on the video. Like, even if you're just watching, dropping a like on this video just supports it a lot, because I'm making this video at 5 in the morning. I mean, that's dedication. I already uploaded like an hour ago, so we got to keep going. So I guess the very first thing we can cover is the map changes, so let's do that right now. Okay, so this is the brand new map. If you guys haven't seen it, it's insane. We're going to be dropping off at what used to be the agency, but is now called the Authority. And I guess it has something to do with the new storyline. So this is the Authority. I'm not gonna kind of tell you guys exactly everything about the Authority. It would just take too long, but you can actually get Jules' drum gun here and the grappler. We'll talk about what they do and their abilities in this video, but right now we're just covering the map changes. But yeah, this is, it's basically like the agency. Like, the chest spawn is still there. So when you land here in a normal game, Jules is going to be here, and so are a bunch of henchmen, so you're gonna have to fight them, get the vault key card. The reboot van is still here, so there's that. The whole entire left side is flooded. Like, Rig is not there anymore. Pleasant Park has been completely flooded. Anyway, let's go over to Sweaty Sands. What you guys are going to see is a complete and utter disaster over here. It's basically the same POI, but there's just a little, things that changed here and there. There's giant rivers. There's bounce pads over here. Some of the buildings are different. You still got the hotel, and some of these buildings are, floating on top of each other. But other than that, yeah, it's basically the same thing. So on the other side of Holly Hedges, we have these islands. This is where Rig kind of used to be, but Rig is no longer here. You have just a bunch of just different islands. There's probably a ton of loot over here. I haven't even landed here in game. I'm just showing you guys what's different. Like, all this over here is probably so much loot. Like, this is probably crazy over here. This is a huge POI that a ton of people are going to be landing at. I can see this being like a Tilted Towers, to be honest. Like, Frenzy Farm has been completely flooded right by the Authority. As you guys can see, the main building is actually floating on top of like a floaty, which is pretty cool. And so is like the farm, which is actually hilarious. And there's actually a bunch of zip lines that are connecting Frenzy to these islands over here, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's all flooded, you know what I mean? Like, that house is still chilling over here. You still get the helicopter that spawns over here, but you don't get the that little agency spawn. So around the map, they spawn these big giant islands just kind of all over the place to make it so, like, not the whole map is underwater. But Steamy Stacks was also swallowed in water. The yacht is no longer there. Everything right here on this part of the map stayed the same, basically, because the water isn't high enough to rise up to this level. Craggy got completely destroyed. Like, you can't even, I mean, you can land here and you can get loot, but it's not as good as it was before. This is definitely like a solo spot now instead of like an actual drop spot. So this is Deadpool's new spot, I guess. As you guys can see, Deadpool's got his stuff all over the place. This is a huge area that you could probably land with a team. Probably get some loot over here. So yeah, you could definitely do that. That's pretty cool. And now we're pulling up to Pleasant Park, and Pleasant Park got destroyed. Well, not even destroyed. Honestly, it's still the same. I mean, there's a lot of different things about it. Like, every single house is floating above, and there's also these rivers, bounce pads once again. And it's just crazy, like, how the whole entire map looks like this now. It's actually wild. All right, so Misty Meadows kind of stayed the same, but if you go over here to this spot that I just marked, this used to be where Meowscles was, but actually now there's a new character called Kits. What is it? The Shockwave Grenade Launcher, which is interesting. Instead of shooting grenades, it shoots shockwaves. Dirty Docks was completely flooded, and so was Grotto. So Grotto is ruined, so you can't land over there. Retail stayed the same. Nothing changed about retail. I'm pretty sure Fortnite didn't want to go too crazy, you know? So same with Lazy. Lazy's the same. This whole corner of the map is basically the same, except for this spot right there. There's a bunch of little tiny map changes around. Like there's little islands like over there, you know? But those are things that you can go in for yourself and check out. You know, it's not anything that I really need to cover right now in this video. But all right, so you guys are probably wondering what this big giant thing is that's in the corner of the map. If you guys didn't know, it's actually like a launch pad almost. You pull up to it and it just launches you up in the air super high right here, and you can just fly in. So it's a good rotational option, you know. It's really good for rotations. You know, they have these across the whole entire map. This is the only really big one, at least to my knowledge. They have these little small ones that do the exact same thing, but just at a smaller scale. Like it doesn't shoot you up that high. So I'll actually show you guys right here. You go in, it shoots you out. It actually shoots you really high, bro. Wow. I don't think it's as high as that one, but it shoots you up pretty high. So that's pretty cool. Little subtle map change. The bridge turned into somewhat of a landing spot, so you can actually land over here at the bridge. All right, so now let's go over every single new item in the game. Okay, this also is going to include mythic items. Okay, so and I'm also going to tell you how to get them. Okay, so let's start with all the mythic items. Okay, so at the authority, you are going to find Jules. When you kill her, Jules is going to drop Jules' drum gun, which is basically overpowered drum gun again, and Jules' grappler, which every time you grapple, you can actually redeploy. And I was actually able to use that. I actually have some footage of me using that in a game. Hopefully I'm showing that on the screen, but if not, then well, whatever. It's actually really good for rotation and just for like solos, I guess. And just for getting around the map. It's super quick and it's super cool. The next mythic items we're gonna get is the bottomless chug jug and the mythic aug, which you can actually get over here, but you have to find ocean, and ocean can be literally anywhere over here. Like this is such a huge POI. I'm pretty sure she's usually like in the center. I'm not too sure, but you kill her, you'll get the aug, and you also get a chug jug. So those are pretty overpowered as well. So, you know, if you want to do that, this is where you find it, right at this spot. And we already talked about it for those people that missed it. All you have to do is land right here where Meowscles' spot used to be. You can actually get the shockwave launcher and the shotgun over here. It's a charged shotgun, and we'll get to that actually right now. So everything that was brought into the game right now, hunting rifles, are now in the game. Every single variant up to legendary. It's actually crazy, which is really good for trick shotters. So if you're a trick shotter, congratulations. Chug splashes were also added into the game. You'll find them around the map, so those are cool. Chug jugs are in the game, obviously, because, you know, the mythic and stuff. The P90 was unvaulted, so, you know, more SMG sprays. And the bolt action sniper rifle is in the game. Stink bombs are actually in the game as well, so you can run around and you'll find stink bombs you can throw into people's boxes and stuff, which will be pretty interesting and competitive to see. Also, the pump got vaulted. No more pump shotgun, but now we have a new shotgun, and it's called the charge shotgun. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it in a battle lab, but I have footage of me using it, and I'm going to give you guys my point blank opinion. This is the worst shotgun Fortnite has ever created. I mean, maybe you guys will think it's fun. It's really hard to use. It's aggravating. It's annoying. When I play, I'm most likely just going to end up picking up attack, to be honest with you, unless for some reason that other gun turns into the meta. But the tack is the much better way to go, and I think that's how people are going to play. And probably that charged shotgun's probably going to need a buff of some sort in order to make it worth picking up. But yeah, so those are all the weapons that were unvaulted and vaulted to my knowledge. There's also a flare gun in the files, but nobody's played with it yet, and I don't even think it's in the game. I haven't found it, so I don't know. Maybe that'll be added later into the game. Also, there's one more thing that was added into the game. There is sharks that go around the water and stuff, and they look for people, and they'll hop out at you if you get into a fight or something. And you actually have to kill the shark, and if you kill the shark, it drops loot. I have footage of that I actually played a game and that happened for me. I don't know what it drops. It could just be random, or I have no idea. But you can also, I think you can ride the back of the shark. I have yet to figure that out, but you can do that. I've seen people do it. So yeah, other than that, guys, that is the whole entire season 3. Everything new in the game, how to get all the mythic weapons. You know, it's crazy. Like, I'm sure there's a couple little things in here that I missed. That's pretty much it for now. Like, and I'm sure there's going to be a ton of things that get added into the game that are going to be here for a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I made this video at 5 in the morning, so if you guys could drop a like, I would really appreciate it. But that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy Kiwiz, and I'm out. Peace.